This video is for business owners, managers, and anyone who wants to implement good controls and protect their business money. Is it possible that your accountant can secretly set up a fake vendor and send payments without anyone noticing? This type of vendor is made up in a way that you cannot call, email, or check if they are real. I am going to show you how to spot warning signs, set up stronger checks, and catch fraud before it costs you big. Let me be clear, this kind of fraud is not limited to QuickBooks. It happens in every accounting system, whether you use Xero, Zoho, SAP, Tally, or NetSuite. The patterns and red flags are the same. The scheme is: create a fake vendor, make a payment, disappear with the money. Most of the cases, access is loose. No segregation of duties, and accountant work is not reviewed. I am using QuickBooks just to demonstrate what this looks like. So even if you're not a QuickBooks user, you will get the idea. What you will see here can protect any business. From QuickBooks desktop version, I am opening vendor's contact list report. Notice that accountants did not take care to fill all the related fields for many vendors. No address, no phone number, no email, no contact person. What it means that if you want to verify existence of any specific vendor, you cannot. A good accountant must fill all these fields while creating or managing vendors. Last column, you can see the balance you have to pay to them. A zero balance does not mean that this vendor is not important for the business. I am going to run a report that shows all the money we have paid to our vendors during a specific time. This will show us a clear picture of who we have paid and how much. Next, I'll compare this payment list with our contact list of all vendors. This helps us make sure we have not missed anyone. By doing this, we also get a clear idea of who is receiving how much money from our business. It helps us understand our spending and ensures everything is accounted for. You can notice that in our vendor contact information report, much of the critical data needed to easily track a vendor is missing. We see this in many vendor entries. Now, let me insert the full payments made during the period right next to each vendor's name. This will give us a very clear picture of which vendor is receiving how much money from our business. We can notice that the total amounts in both reports are not matching up. So, let me quickly check if any vendor is missing from our payment list. Yes, this vendor is missing. I'll highlight it to see it clearly. Let me check this vendor in the system. In most accounting software, inactive vendors do not show up during normal day-to-day use. That is why someone can create a fake vendor, make them active just long enough to send payments, and then mark them inactive again, to hide them from reports later. We can see all payments made to this vendor. But when we look closer, there is a problem. The payments do not have clear details. And there are no attached invoices or supporting documents. We will need to review all other payments the same way to see if this pattern appears again. It's not just limited to one department. Accounts, sales, admin, purchasing, fraud can originate from anywhere. It often comes from where you least expect it. The reality is, employee fraud happens across departments, and the most dangerous part? It can remain undetected for months, even years. Most businesses only realize it after the money is gone. And by then, the damage is done, sometimes permanently. It happens mostly in small businesses. With fewer checks and balances, just one dishonest employee can cause serious financial loss, cash flow problems, or even force a business to shut down entirely. Some vendor types are more prone to fraud than others, especially when they're vague, unverifiable, or easy to slip past controls. Generic service vendors like consulting or support often have no clear scope, no contracts, and no contact info. Retainer vendors involve recurring payments with no proof of service, often in neat round amounts. One-person freelancers can stay under the radar by billing below 1099 limits, no tax ID, no invoices, and personal names. Marketing vendors are easy to fake, subjective results, no website, and similar payments each month. Software support vendors can be unverifiable, no license keys, fake domains, and non-technical managers can't confirm the work. Project-based vendors might show up with big one-time invoices, but no work orders, no evidence, and no history. Training and HR vendors claim vague services like coaching or sessions, but no events, no lists, just fluff. These types aren't always fraudulent, but without proper verification, they become the perfect cover. Thanks for joining us today. We hope what we shared helps you create a better and more honest workplace. One last thing to remember, pay attention not just to numbers, but also to how people act. Sometimes, being too nice or flattering can hide something else. Get help with your business finances. We offer special, one-on-one help for managers and business owners who haven't studied accounting before. Our programs will teach you the money skills you need to run your business well and keep things clear. For help, questions, or to talk more, please send us a WhatsApp message.